Well, hello, and thank you for taking the time to tune in and to listen as I share with you my soul, my heart, my poetry. I have been writing since I was probably about 10 years old. Of course, writing earlier than that, but poetically and expressively since I was about 10 years old. Writing was always an outlet for me, whether it was in the form of poetry or if it was music or just whatever felt good to my soul. I've always enjoyed writing. And the piece that I've written today and that I'm going to share with you, I have tentatively titled Save Our Sons. It is a new piece, and the inspiration behind this piece is in light of the recent events as well as the events that have taken place over the course of our history, in which we have lost our black sons to senseless violence based on ignorance by law enforcement who, for whatever reason, take our sons' lives because of their dislike or their stereotyping or just stereotyping of their based on their color. I guess is what I'm trying to say here, for lack of a better thought at this time. But also too, my dad and I and my boys. I have 3 boys, 18, 15, and 6, soon to be 7. We all watched Fruitvale Station last night, minus my 6-year-old. And after the movie, we had a pretty good discussion. And it's senseless. And as I stated before, it inspired me as a mother, as a writer, as someone who cares, an activist in the community, to write the words that I'm going to share with you today. It is new, so I'm going to be reading off of my phone, and I hope it is moving in the way that it compels, if not many, one, to go out and find out what can be done to bring about change in our community, because it definitely is not a good feeling. It's so tragic, and it just takes something from us that we never get back each time one of our sons is lost in this senseless violence based on ignorance and entitlement and abuse of power. So I'm going to share it with you today, and thank you for listening. It's always a shame after they're gone, but never shame enough while it's going on for anyone to stop looking on, watching another sun set like they're on the ends of our arms. Stop, check, and move on. It starts at dawn. Day breaks. Another one is born, and the struggle begins to reach his mother's arms. She struggles within. The pain this seed has brought, torn from the love this seed has taught this single mom, single in the village that used to join arms. It's now midday, and it's hard to feel the bond and the heat of the need to find his own. Grown from her reach, her arms will never be that long to lead him into manhood, and she's always gone. Endless labor takes her. She prays incessantly for his deliverance from evil, and as the day tapers, her love grows immeasurably. Distance in proximity and in nature makes her heart grow fonder. Maturation encourages his to wander. I wonder if he ever knew that I loved him in a dream, even before my belly grew, and if that knowing planted a seed in his soul, and if the tears he'd never let go from the anguish of the absence of his father watered that affirmation and kept it alive behind his eyes. I wonder if my embrace ever filled the space of emptiness left by the one face he would have found his reflection in. I wonder if he had hated being created and expected to treat others with love while he was surrounded by hatred. I wonder if his regal, sun-kissed, enthralling, divinely pigmented skin finally felt acceptance When his afflicted body fell in turmoil, his flesh returned to the dark, warm soil from which he was begat. I wonder if the sun sets in honor of our sons who've been let down, fatherless, born into generational curses, victims of society's ignorance, costing them their lives, leaving those who removed their physical presence from us forever in debt. Our sons, remembered when the sun rises, forgotten when the sun sets.